What is poppin', squad? It's your boy Jesimein, and today I didn't change my whole mind. Erase everything I said before this video, bro. By far, okay, listen to what I'm saying here. Take this with a grain of salt. But in my opinion, 9K stamina striker build is the strongest build in the game. Now, before you get crazy, before you get in my comments, before you say, "Oh my God, we've been on this," or "No, it's not," shut up. Listen to me. When you can have 600K plus stamina, when you can have a heal over time that you don't have to do nothing but just shoot and run around, when you can hit for 30K crits with 51% crit chance, you have a build that can do everything if you're a skilled player. Now, the reason I put skilled player, it's not necessarily you have to be an amazing player. You have to be able to actually manually make the build work, which is land these stacks. People talk about this build as if it's just nowhere in the running, and I always say you're crazy. But after playing around with this build in a lot of situations, you know what I'm saying, running solo, running last stand, running skirmish, running in PvE, running in whatever situation, whether it be casual DZ play to the hardest DZ play, in every situation this build will work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for one, it hits too damn hard, bro. Like, when you're hitting 25K minimum without full stacks, it's disgusting. Especially when you're able to heal yourself by just standing still. Your stacks play to your advantage. If you're really good at keeping your stacks up, the build just becomes outrageous. Like you can see right here, it's just a massacre. Look at this, man. And also, everybody on my team, I queued up solo, but I guess I got into a team that were all using striker. I mean, go figure. And it was insane. We just polished through everybody. Let me tell you, 90,000 points was scored. I had 90,000 points in last stand with an SMG. 45 kill streak, bro. If that's nowhere near top one, I don't care what nobody says. You're not gonna get a 45 kill streak faithfully against a server with Nomad or even with Predator. You won't be able to. Either with Predator you can get the kills, but you won't last long enough to have 0 deaths. Or with Nomad, it's just you won't be able to kill as much unless you're just taking everybody's kills. I'm talking full-fledged, you taking the kills, you killing the person, pretty much solo fragging them, you feel me? Striker is insane. I know people are tired of hearing it, but I just want you guys to watch this gameplay. Just take it in and just look at the situations I'm in. I was checking my score right here. I already had 19,000. I was already well ahead of everybody, and we only had like 3,000, or like, I believe it was 3,000 points, and I already almost had 20K. It's just insane. I mean, words can't explain how good the 9K version is. I feel it's better than the 7K. People say, well, the 7K, you burn. You don't need 7,000 firearms to shred people. Why not have the extra sustainability, especially when you're going against a Predator's Mark where you don't necessarily have to run EDR. It's like with 9,000 stamina, EDR is a waste. You don't need it. So if you don't need that, that's more damage you could put in, and it kind of has a sweet spot. I just feel 9,000 stamina striker is definitely the best way to run it. I said that before, but now I'm 100% sure. Like, this is, watch, just witness, just the burning. Oh my God. Bro, I don't care what nobody says. Don't question me. Don't at me. Don't write me on Instagram. Don't write me on Twitter. Don't be in my comments and tell me that this build isn't #1, because it is #1. And I love Nomad. You guys know I always said through the PTS, Nomad is the greatest build because sustainability. It's just the best. I don't see anything that can necessarily outdo Nomad until I started actually trying and using this build and seeing all the situations. I feel if I 1v1 myself, the striker me would destroy me. It's just the tenacity of the build with the sustainability mix is just insane. It is literally Predator's Mark had a baby with Nomad, and they kind of, you know, gave some of their skills off. You got the sustainability of Nomad, and you have the outrageous damage of a Predator's Mark fused into one build. So if I'm going to re-rank them, this is my new ranking. My new ranking will be Striker at #1. 9K Striker #1, because 7K Strikers get destroyed by me with Nomad. I feel that. I feel I will beat a 7K version of myself. 9K Stamina Strikers is #1. 9k stamina Nomad is number 2, and 9k stamina Pred is number 3. And that is my top 3 powerful builds. After today and after just playing this game, I know to some it's like, oh well, this is just, you know what I'm saying, maybe they're just bad kids. It's not even if they're just bad kids. The situation I was putting myself in on purpose to seeing how long I can survive right in front of somebody's face just proved it to me how strong this build can be. So yeah, man, listen, if you guys want the best version, if you want the Jesemien's recommended, you know what I'm saying, if you guys want to take my word for it, run 9k stamina, bro. If you guys want a build video, let me know. I will show you exactly how I run it up to date. What you see in this, if you want to go on the last stand and dominate like this, man, here it is, bro. Just witness, just watch all the kills, how fluid they were. And mind this, I only have 4,100 firearms. Just remember that. When you see these people getting melted, just remember, that's with 4,100 firearms. Because I'm at 9k stamina, it doesn't even really matter. So, for the most part, listen, I'm not saying the build's broken. Okay, because people cry. I'm not saying the build's overpowered, because people cry. All I'm saying, clear as day, is this is the best build for a reason. That's all I'm going to say. People may say, oh, well, no, dude, this is the best build in the game. If you are using it because you think it's not as powerful as the other ones, you're lying to yourself. I mean, people don't want to admit it, but I'm being real with y'all. And you can come to this channel, you can get 100% real no matter what. If you're using Striker, you are using the best gear set in the game. It's official in my eyes. I'm not saying I'm the word of the game, but I'm saying I really do feel that Striker players tend to think that, you know, well, Striker SMGers think like, well, I'm using the build that takes the most skill. You're right. That's very true. This build does take the most skill out of the 3 to use because it's manual, but it is still the best build in the game, bar none. It's like it's not even a situational build. Nomad's a situational build. Predator's a situational build. This build's not a situational build. Stacks are, you're able to get stacks at all times. You know what I'm saying? It's not a problem to get stacks. All you gotta do is shoot your gun. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm just saying it's not a situational build. This is a jack of all trades and master of everything build. People don't want to hear that. People hate the idea of that, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? Just look at how they just get mowed down, and nothing can happen to my health because it just goes straight back up. You know what I'm saying? I can face tank whoever I want, and all you see is all them yellows. And since crit chance is so high on all these builds, it just amplifies the damage of this build to the point where it's just like, why are you even face tanking? Like just witness. Look. Oh my God. Listen, if you guys want to have fun in Last Stand, and I've been having a lot of fun Last Stand. I'm on my road to 99 in skirmish and Last Stand. So this is definitely the build I'm going to be using just because of just how fast people die. It makes it feel like the 1.3 and 1.4, 1.5 days where the time to kill is quick, because when you have these stacks, you're going back in the past and you're going to a pre-patch and you're melting everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what build they have on. They got one of the tankiest build in the game and they're still going to get shredded. You know, Nomad's going to get shredded through their health bars. Predators are definitely going to die. And the only problem you might have is against another equally skilled Striker player. But that's the case of 2 Lancer shot. Right here I was face tanking a Lone Star from medium long range, which means he should have won because he had an LMG. And it doesn't mean nothing. Even if you miss your first 10 shots, all it takes is like 16 shots and they're dead. Like 15 16 shots with the stacks, and that's it. You can see I'm at 72,000 right now and I'm just mowing through people. I'm on a crazy streak. In my head right now I'm just thinking like, bro, there's no way this build is doing this easy. All the people who say, oh, I want to see you use Striker, and it's like, this is what you guys wanted me to use to prove that I can actually gunfight. Like, okay, I have no problem. This is a clean, look at that score, bro. I was 70,000 points ahead of my next teammate and everybody was going in. It's just a complete mow down. People are saying, well, multiple people are shooting. Bro, you can see the numbers. If any build in the game, minimum, if you're hitting 25k crits on the body on any build, they're gonna die in a clip. I don't care what you think. They're gonna get destroyed. You're hitting 13k whites and 25k crits because of the crit damage. Plus it goes up to 30 depending on the build or depending on the headshots. And you just have a monster of a machine. So, you know, you guys can see that towards the end of this game, you know, and in my head, I had nobody. We weren't communicating. This is just like, I was like a rhino and I was just mowing down everything I saw. You guys see, I never even really left this area because this is where they were spawning. I had no real reason to. Right here is the closest I ever got to dying. I had no stacks, but guess what? All you have to do is just keep shooting. For some reason, my stacks weren't even coming right here, and just the tankiness of the build saved me, so I can be able to do this. Look, this is without stacks. How was I not dead? Because I was running 9k stamina. So, as you can witness, it's just complete. It's complete massacre, bro. I don't care. Please, somebody try this build. Come back in the comments and let them know. If you have not tried 9k version because you follow everybody else's build set, who mainly, most players say that the 7k is better, try the 9k. You know what I'm saying? Try the 9k with all crit damage instead of health rolls, and come back to me. Let me know how you feel after you see this, bro. After you see the destruction, you know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much it, you guys. I know I kind of ranted. I just really wanted you guys to see this gameplay because I scored 90,000 points, bro, with an SMG. You know what I'm saying? In a solo queue technically, because I didn't have a team chat going on or nothing. These guys, don't get me wrong, my team was lit, but I'm just saying, solo queue, 90,000 points, 45 kills, just so you guys can see it right there. Look at that, my man. I was 81,000 points higher than my next enemy. Surreal, bro. It's been real. Hopefully you guys enjoy, man. This build is the truth. It is. I am a believer. I already knew, but I didn't know it was this powerful, bro. But much love to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this, man. This gameplay was actually pretty lit to have, man. Look at 90k. 90k squad. We out.